Everyone's in. Oh, shot there. Liddell goes down. The right hand looks like he means business here. Referee just apprehensive look. Go again. Big hooks from Liddell. Or he can go at it. And another good right hand there from Theophane. Gets body shots. Matched by a right from Theophane. Calculated headshots. Good body shots, good range. Can throw the body shots from a distance. Doesn't have to be as close in as you might think. Again, going to the body. It's the end of the first round. It's confidence and speed. Liddell's back to the waist. Pretty toe to toe. There you go again. Rights and lefts followed by the headshot. Hard in training. Neither man refusing to give up here. It's a good boxing match. Still early doors on the bill. I think the crowds, by the sounds of things, have a lot of time for this whole fight. It's real toe-to-toe stuff. I don't think there's actually even been one clinch in this whole contest. Big arching right hands to Theophane. The way he sets up those rights, nifty lefts.
Good morning and welcome to Ben's Breakfast Show. I'm Amanda Martinoli and my guest today is Ashley Theophane. You have seen Ashley before and he's back with us again this morning. Those were his clips of his fights and today we are going to talk about his most recent fight. Good morning, Ashley.
Morning, Amanda.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine.
So it's been a while since you've been back here. Tell us about your fights.
Well, I fought 2 weeks ago and it was a 6th round. It was my first 6th-round fight and I won on points, so 7 straight wins now. And yeah, it was a good win. How
did you feel about getting back in the ring, Ashley?
It was nice because it was like 5 months and I'd just been waiting for like the right fight to come along, and then we got this and I just done my stuff.
Was the adrenaline still there when you got back on?
Yeah, I was hungry because I hadn't fought for a long time, so I just wanted to go out there and just show them what they've been missing.
Let's talk about your next fight. When is that?
The next fight's supposed to be in February. So I'm just waiting for the date, yes.
Okay, so was you ready for this fight that you've just done? I mean, was you all kind of trained? And I know you train every day, but I mean, was you actually ready?
Yeah, well, I was a bit overtrained because I was training from September and I was training for like just over 3 months. So then it came to a point where I trained a bit too much, but I had to just keep on going because I was just waiting for the fight.
Let's talk a little bit about the fight the other night with Danny Williams.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
I wasn't happy with his performance because I thought that he'd done a lot of talking how he's going to do this and that, and I just thought that he just went out there and just took punches and he didn't really do much. He showed heart by like taking a lot of shots, but that's not the point of the game, is to hit and not get hit.
Absolutely, but I have to say that I watched it myself. I'm not, you know, I mean, I don't watch boxing regularly. Yeah. Obviously, I would watch yours, Ashley, because I know you, but I did actually get into it. And I actually felt really sorry for him, only because the guy in the corner was saying, you know, your kids are watching. If anything, do it for your kids. I mean, you know, what kind of emotional stuff is that? Do you know what I mean? Did you not think that was wrong?
I was just laughing, to tell you the truth, because I was just laughing because my mum was screaming for Danny to, you know, to throw punches. And I wanted him to win because he's from Brixton, so he's from London.
Absolutely,
yeah, but he just kind of didn't. I wasn't very happy with his
performance. I mean, he did he got knocked out on the 8th round, didn't he?
Yeah.
When he did get knocked out, he was ready to go again. Yeah. But he wasn't going anywhere, was he? Really?
Yeah,
he was just completely.
He was just standing there, just taking punches. And to me, I know what his coach or the motivator was saying. You're like, kids are watching, but he should have put out a performance because his dad came.
But I wouldn't call that motivation about the kids. I would call that absolute desperate depression if someone said that to you.
You don't want to look bad in front of your family, though. You
Absolutely, but I mean, at the same time, he was like so distressed, and he had all these voices coming from everywhere. How do you feel when you're in the ring, and and it's the end of a round?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you cope with all those people speaking at you at the same time?
Supposed to be just one person just talking to you. Because if you have two voices just coming from both sides, it's confusing. So you want someone there to speak to you, to tell you what to do, what you're doing wrong, and to keep you calm. That's the most important
Absolutely,
thing.
keep you calm.
Yeah.
So I think the bit about his kids would probably made him more hyper, wouldn't it? Tell me, he beat Tyson, didn't he?
Yeah.
Do you think he beat Tyson because he's a good fighter, or Tyson was over the hill?
I think because Mike was over the hill, and I think because Mike's knee went in the second round, so after that he wasn't the same. It was just arm punches, and there was no leverage in his body.
I don't know that much about boxing. I mean, it's probably some of the viewers do, some of the viewers don't. For those that don't, what can you see happening for Danny Williams now?
Well, there's Matt Skelton on the heavyweight scene. He's British champion, Commonwealth champion. He could get a fight with him. So that is his route back. If he beats him, then he's back there again. Because Matt Skelton's like in the top 30 in the world. So that'll get him up there again.
Do you think Lennox Lewis should actually come out of retirement?
No, I think he should just enjoy his millions and kick back.
Because I mean, I think they were talking about him coming out of retirement, weren't they?
Yeah, I think that's just paper talk because he wants to get in the papers to keep his name there. But I think he's comfortable now. He's put on a lot of weight, and he don't want to come back because a lot of great champions like Holmes and Ali and Joe Lewis, they all came back and they looked bad when they came back. So it's best he just stays there and just let the young guns just do their stuff.
If you would have been in Danny Williams' situation, and you were getting knocked and you couldn't throw your punches, would you have put your hands up? Throw the towel in, so to speak?
No, I'd be like Williams, but saying that, me personally, I'll just, because even if Williams had just thrown punches, it wouldn't have been as bad. But because he just stood there, he just made himself look bad because he didn't do anything, and he was saying that he's fit and this and that. So for me personally, if I was being outclassed, I'll just go down fighting, and if I get knocked out, I get knocked out, but I'll go down fighting.
Ashley, all the times you've been fighting, have you actually ever been knocked out?
No, I've never been dropped in training, amateur or professional, so I'm proud of that still.
So do you think it kind of, I mean, where did this kind of lack of energy, because when I was watching the fight, he looked like he had no energy. Yeah. Even after the first or second round, there was just no energy going on there. Well,
I think he went up to 19 stones the day before, and I think on the fight night he went up to 20 stones. And he normally fights at 17 stones. So that's a lot of weights that could have made him like ponderous and the way it was. Because Klitschko was 17 stones, but he's 6'6" and he looked trim. So I think the weight
he did actually, But I mean, I think that I can imagine how well. You probably can't imagine because you haven't lost, and you probably never will, actually, because you've got the determination there as well. But I can imagine, and I'm sure the people that you have fought, how do they feel when they lose? What do they say to you? So I've always wondered that. What do they say to you after the fight when they lose?
Well, to say the truth, the last guy he thought it was a draw, but the other guys, they just kind of, I don't know, they just say good win and, you know.
And tell me, do you kind of get the feeling that I've beat him, or do you feel a bit sorry for them?
No, I'm just happy to win, to tell you the truth.
Do you have any emotion? Do you have any emotions for these poor guys that lose?
No, because it's all about just getting to the top, so, you know.
And that's where you're going to get, Ashley.
And I don't want it to be me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So when you're in that ring, you're just kind of boxing away.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about me winning.
And it must be probably one of the hardest professions, even harder than football, because you've got to take that chance of, like, you know, hurting someone, and you know, you don't know how they're going to feel and what they're going to say.
Yeah.
And what do they say to you after the fight, Ashley?
What?
The people that you're fighting, what do they say? Do they ever say anything? Do they say congratulations?
Yeah, sometimes it's just nice
just
fight. It's just nice fight. It's just pleasantries because you ain't friends. So he's there to beat me. I'm there to beat him. So after the fight, it's just good fight and goodbye.
Good fight and goodbye.
Yeah.
So who's the next person you've got lined up, to fight?
That's for my manager to deal with to get the opponents. But I don't really know at the moment. I'm just trying to get up the rankings because at the moment I saw on a recent rankings that I'm 33 in one of the rankings, but that's all right for my seven fights
Right.
I've had, and on another website that deals with your recent form, I'm 19th. So I'm moving up the ladder anyway. So that's just basically it. So
Brilliant,
yeah.
brilliant. Where do you see yourself in a few years' time? Because what's the age that you give up fighting?
Well, for me, I want to be in it for around, just quit at 32 to 33. But there's some fighters who go on to like their late 30s to 40s, and to me, I want to be doing another stuff there.
Do you think when you get to your 40s, like Lennox Lewis, because he's about 40ish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you think that, fighting at that age, you haven't got much chance, basically?
Yeah, I think, you got the experience, but you haven't got that zip. You got you don't feel like getting up 6 o'clock in the morning and doing the hard road runs. And I just think you're just kind of there just for the money. So basically, I just want to get money out of the boxing to set up various ideas that I got in my head.
And what are those ideas? Would you like to share it with the viewers, Ashley?
Ideas, I don't know. I like to be like a boxing promoter, boxing manager, have my own clothing line. So
you've got really good, strong ambition there, haven't you?
It's various things.
Boxing manager?
Yeah, I could do that. You could do that. So that's one of the things.
So basically, when you hit around 40-ish, you're going to decide, that's it, I'm going to have my own clothesline, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you wouldn't take the chance, that's what I'm trying to get at, you wouldn't take the chance of going into the ring when you're 40.
No, I wouldn't do that still.
How old is Mike Tyson, Ashley?
I think he's late 30s now. He's like 30.
So do you think Danny Williams won that fight because of his age or just because he's completely lost the plot, Mike Tyson? I know he's your hero.
I think Williams, he done good because Mike looked the best he looked in years. So Williams looked good because he stood there, he took his punches and he hit him back. Like if Lennox Lewis was scared of Mike and just pity-patting with his jab. So Williams had more respect for the way that he beat him than the way that Lewis beat him, because Lewis was just playing around for 4 rounds, just making sure that Mike was finished.
Right.
Then
Absolutely. Now, what do you get when you see a fight like you saw the other night with Danny Williams and that? How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel a bit ashamed because you've put all your hope in him and he's let you down? Do you take it on a personal level?
I'm going to put a bet on him as well, and my uncle said to don't do it, so it's a good thing I didn't, because I would have been
Absolutely,
upset.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, but I think he let himself down, because, if you're doing all the big talk, you should go and at least show that you've tried. But if you go in the ring, you don't do anything. A lot of fans, I heard 3,000 fans flew out there to go and watch him.
I know.
So they've spent a lot of money, and you go and put on a performance like that.
I know, but actually, don't you think, did you not pick up that, and like I said, I'm not like, you're a professional, but did you not pick up that the guy didn't have the energy? Even after the first or second round, he just didn't have it, did he?
Yeah, but you have to think wide, and you have to go back to his training regime, and that's down to his coach then, how they may have burnt him out, or the weight he put on was the wrong thing he done. So you have to look at that, because he should have been fit, because this was his big chance. Because they said if he won, he was looking at a £10 million fight with Mike again. So he messed up.
I mean, you can't feel that sorry for him, really, because he's got quite a lot of money out of it, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got more than me.
Not for long, Ashley,
Well,
hopefully. Not for long.
not.
Now, you're giving away something, aren't you?
Yeah, I got 5
So do you want to tell the
DVDs.
viewers what you're giving away?
I got 5 DVDs of my last 2 fights and behind-the-scenes footage and some sparring to give away. All it is you have to do is just email me at info@ashleytheophane.com. if your name and address, and the first 5, I'll just send it out to you.
And your next fight, Ashley, where will that be? I know you don't know much about it, but where will it be? London-based? Because I'd like to come along.
Yeah, it'll be London-based. That's what they're saying now.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and I'll do a shout-out to my brother, King. He's all good.
So it's London-based. If it is London-based, obviously you're going to get amazing support. Although you do get amazing support, because we've seen by the clips.
Yeah.
I think when it is London, because you're a London boy, you know, so many more people will actually turn up.
That's why I love to fight in London, because I feel like it's my people, they come and support me, and I want to put on the star. But when I fight up north, it's kind of, I'm just going through the routine just to get the win, because I got no one to impress. But when I'm in front of my crowd, for one, they've spent their money and they've traveled to see me. So, you know, I just want to make them proud and just do what I got to do. You've
got very good, I mean, the last conversation we had when we were here in the studio, we won't go into that again, but there was a lot of negative stuff in your life. From the past. You seem to me that you have got so much enthusiasm now, so much inspiration within yourself, and your focus is knowing exactly what you want.
Yeah, well, to me, I see it as I came from nothing and I'm trying to make something. So I've been to the bad part of my life, you know, I've struggled and done this and that. So now I got a chance, like it's going good. So I got some opportunities, so I'm just trying to make the best of it.
Well, I hope all these viewers that are watching you today, Ashley, will actually, whoever has been in your situation from the past or is in your situation now, will really get the inspiration from someone like you. Because I really think that basically, at the end of it, you're really up and coming and come up as well. You know, you have come up from where you were. Tell me, do you spend your time watching lots of boxing videos and things?
I do watch various fighters, like Miguel Cotto, I'm a fan of him. There's Floyd Mayweather Jr., I'm a fan of him. Ray Jones, like in the 90s, he was good. But then there's the old school guys like Hagler, Leonard. Then there's Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson. So I watch these guys and, you know, just try and get little pointers and, you know, tactics off them.
Well, I used to go to lots of fights because my sister's husband was John H. Stracey.
Okay, yeah. I heard of him.
So we used to go to lots and lots of fights like that. And I think when you do know someone, you get incredibly excited about the whole situation. So what I'm trying to say, Ashley, is don't you forget us, and I want those tickets to that fight. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, Ricky Hatton fought that night, didn't he?
Yeah, he fought against a guy,
Did he win? Because I didn't see that one.
He won again, 37.
What do you think of him as a fighter?
Ricky Hatton, he's good at what he does. He's very strong. He's good at his body shots. But I'm not a fan of him. I'm one of his critics, I would say, because, you know, this time to, you know, because after 37 fights, you should be fighting better fighters and stop making up excuses.
Absolutely. So you've got your favourites, obviously, Ashley. Yeah.
He's not one of them.
Who are your favourites? I know Tyson.
At the moment. It's Miguel Cotto, he's my way, and Floyd Mayweather and Corey Spinks. That's the 3 guys who I'm feeling at this moment in time.
And who would you actually like to fight more than anybody?
Miguel Cotto and Floyd Mayweather Jr., because they're both my weight. So it's them 2 guys I'd like, because they're like the best in the world in their weight. So I'd love to fight them in 2 or 3 years' time when I'm at that level, you know.
Well, Ashley, I think we've run out of time.
Yeah, all right.
But I think we should wish the viewers Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Happy Christmas.
And I really wish you luck on your next fight.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can come back here again as well.
Talk about it again.